Hello, and welcome back to Civ 6, the quest for crossing the water. Which, eventually, it did occur to me, we might be able to skip that entire process and just gain paratrooping. Get some airports, and then just airdrop missionaries. That might work too. Diplomatic favor, okay. You guys didn't become religious. That's my loyalty. I think when I do this, it gives 2 citizens, right? So... just not enough pressure. We do it again here, this city will convert, and then we should be good. Did you... okay. Yep. I can't even be mad, it took so long. Of course, you're gonna settle this in this time. This actually does benefit me in a weird way. As much as I wanted a city here, this conversion is gonna happen really quickly because you're a small city, which is then gonna cascade that conversion throughout your entire empire. There we go. So you will convert automatically, but we'll spend a spread here, possibly both of them, just to get this over quickly so that this could spread this way. I believe it's every city within 10 tiles. You already need more housing. That's not surprising, honestly, given the stupid amount of food you generate. I guess we will actually be using those neighborhood districts after all. So another fun thing about religious units is that they occupy a separate layer from military units, so we can just walk through the troops without having a problem.
One day there will be no borders, no boundaries, no flags, and no countries.
Air units,
and the only passports will be the heart.
E-commerce. Probably worth getting, even though I only have 1 trade route. Yeah. So what do we replace? +2 gold from all trade routes. Well, we could also get +2 production and +5 gold from all trade routes. Let me think really hard about that one. Am I buying tiles anymore? I don't think so. Okay, got a free builder. I guess I don't have olives yet. We might as well. Grab that luxury. Now we can get an apostle. Well, considering we're stuck on this island and every city on the island is our religion already, I don't think there's any reason to get anything other than an apostle. We can launch an inquisition to allow the purchase of inquisitors. We can evangelize belief. Well, we'll do that. Alright. Faith. Mercenaries. Theater. Advanced ballistics. Stirrups. Why is stirrups progression? It's an interesting question. I'll take that. The rest of this stuff probably doesn't matter for a while, so I won't bother reading it. By the way, according to the tracker, we are about 20% through all the checks in the game. So few people living in your empire. Yeah, I'm technologically challenged in an interesting way. Contact with other states. Okay. Free envoy, sure. I can promote you, but considering that I'm going to evangelize a belief, I don't think promoting you actually matters. Operates as a medic. Yeah, none of these things are going to matter, and I think it might take up the turn to promote. So we're just not going to do that. As for you, do you take upkeep? I am unsure. This interface doesn't actually show how many people each city has, right? Like if I'm... where even is that? Religion. My religion's not here. Cities containing this religion. Yeah, so I can see it that way. That's really awkward. Can I not, under my religion... I guess maybe because of this choose a belief thing, I have to do that first. And then I'll be able to see that information. Alright, tithe is just a lot of money. Pilgrimage is a lot of faith. Anything... Okay, papal primacy. I need to meet other city-states, that's the thing. I wonder if that's actually any good. Because that would let me potentially get a foothold really quickly across water. I think I already have printing. So pressure is stronger. We could also get further away, which would be good. I'm going to try this, just because I'm not sure if it's going to work, but it sounds interesting. Okay, and now I can see this. That's a lot of followers of my religion. Oh, okay, good. So... send envoy. Well, we met Jerusalem. Trigger a Eureka for your gold medium. Well, that may or may not happen. I have no idea. Okay, Jerusalem. So I can see Jerusalem. This is actually why I should build more boats. Just to find all the city-states. So Jerusalem 2 and 1, they don't actually have a dominant religion. So what happens? I have 2 envoys, so what happens if I do this? Okay. I think I chose correctly. We got diplomatic favor for Reformed Church. And also we really want to be suzerain. They already have a suzerain. But I get a lot of envoys because I'm already on communism, which is pretty far. So I should be able to steal the city. Here's established. Fossil doesn't matter. Plus I just receive random envoys from stuff, so... I guess this is how we're playing the game then. Alright, we have met another player. Are you the one with the religion? First Theater Square, sure. We discovered suffrage.
Why is a woman to be treated differently?
So that lets us get
Women's
democracy.
suffrage will succeed, despite this miserable guerrilla.
Which instead of communism... No, I think we're probably fine. I don't feel the need to switch off. Science boost is... Well, okay, it's actually not much of anything, but it would be nice. So another question. Can I gift missionaries to city-states? And will they use them? Things to try. I don't know why this pops up twice. I guess it's once because I'm sending it to the server and then once because I'm receiving it from the server. That's my guess. We do get another wonder.
In a dusty, bustling corner of the Indian state of Bihar, there is a magical place that one might think of as the hub of Buddhism.
Catholicism. The hub of Catholicism. That's what we're doing over here. Okay. Another free builder. Oh, we did hit pop 10. Okay. Well, this missionary is just going to reinforce this city. And 22 gold currently for upkeep, I'm just curious. Apparently religious units, that might not have updated. Wondering if religious units take upkeep or not. Okay, I need boats. Because we need to explore. And, oh, I got a free apostle. Okay. I got 2 free apostles? Okay, I guess we'll do that because we can't really use them for anything else. Religious spread is stronger. No, we'll take spread to cities further away. Alright, and that lets us hit a golden age. Because we got up for the end of the era. Now what? What do we actually want to build? I guess this city can use some stuff. Grab some more citrus. Maybe an AI will take that. We'll want to trade at some point. University is 335, but I think that's the only thing worth spending faith on. More faith. Now, we wouldn't want to insult the Kurs. Different governments, yes, I'd be shocked if you had communism already. Oh, our ally is exploring for us. Alright, choose production. Well, another galley. Right, so this is loyalty. Just different. Okay, I don't get a discount anymore, but we're just gonna do it. I got awarded 2 diplomatic victory points. Oh, for the wonder, right. Right, that is a thing. More housing, more luxuries. Okay, 100% towards buildings in a district where no buildings can be made. Tamara wants something, but what would she want? I've got a lot of diplomatic favor. Trade routes sent to the chosen player provide gold to the sender. Chosen player receives plus 1 trade route capacity. Okay, well that's the one I care about. I choose myself. Let's not go too crazy. I can't imagine. Let's see, if I'm spending 90? Yes. That is more than anyone else can spend. So unless they team up to send somebody else, I will win this. I guess they could all do this, but they would have to invest everything into it. And then here, I don't really... Like, none of these matter to me. Government Plaza? I might as well spend. Because if I lose it, then I don't get the point. That's fine. I should have enough to get both of those through, though. Another Government Plaza and Jadwiga. Okay. Victory. Maybe I'm just going to win a diplomatic victory. Honestly feels pretty easy so far, despite being stuck where I am. Okay. I just got a random thing, right? I didn't get anything new. Dedication, let's do this first. Everybody else in the Dark Age, yeah. Movement of Builders. Okay, this is why I had so much. We'll take +2 movement on Naval, because I don't think this stuff helps me. Great profit points are still negated. Also, I don't need them. I already have my profit. So I think, yeah, +2 movement on ships. I can get more trade routes than before. However, can I build trade routes? I can. We did get Government Plaza maxed out. This does provide adjacency bonuses, but I don't know if I even care at this point. Maybe we'll put it here, and then we'll put an industrial zone here. We'll just buy the trader. Okay, mercenaries, unrevealed. Don't know what any of this is. Housing's starting to become an issue. Yeah, amphitheater and mosque can be purchased with faith. It requires a temple. But we cannot purchase the temple. Okay. Build the temple first. Here. Oh, still gonna go all in on religion for now. Right, I can't even do ocean. But we are an archipelago map, so I don't think I need ocean to get anywhere. Send envoy. We do need 7 to become... suzerain. We'll go up to 6 because I do want that. Well, no. We'll go up to 3 for that bonus. And then we'll save the other ones so that we can do a religious culture bomb on the next city-state we meet. 9 influence a turn. Sure. More faith. It's a way to get religion. Okay, and internal trade routes are really good. Now we can spread religion by going out. Not to you, though. Interesting. Oh no, I'm receiving religious pressure. Well, we'll do that. They receive 1, I see. In that case, we're actually going to spread here. Try to get religion that way. And I guess that's an argument for building harbors and commercial districts so that I can get more trade routes. I might want to speed up ship movement. Maybe. I could also just automate them. Build another one. I think we will. Is there anything I want to build here? Not really. Time to become super casual. I just don't think it's going to be all that interesting to manually do it. Yeah, it'll be slightly more efficient, but that's fine. Alright, so for all of the governments that I've had, I now have these options. So I have to do this first. +2 amenities for housing in cities with governors. Yeah, I think so. Unless I wanted to just get the industrial zone. Putting it there so that it helps the campus, or the holy site. Alright, so if I promote you, I can get more power from coal, oil, and nuclear power plants. That doesn't... I don't think either of those really help me at this point. Okay. Citadel of God gives me more faith as I build things. Grand Inquisitor, sure. Not really any point in getting another. I mean, I guess I could get the city-state person. Don't really feel like I need it, though. Nothing. Amphitheater at 200. Auto Explorer. I mean, I'm just going to be doing the intern simulator thing here at this point, I guess. Not a whole lot else. I mean, it'll be interesting, I guess, trying to play the religious game without being able to leave my island. But also with great profits being banned. I'm not expecting a lot of opposition either, so it's going to be kind of a weird game. I'm no longer suzerain of Zanzibar. Okay. You know, that's not that big a deal, honestly. Actually, no, that's a lot of amenities lost. Hmm. Could fight for it. Train an archer. I don't even know if I can. Pretty sure I can't. No, those envoys are more valuable to me elsewhere. Steam power. Square rigging.
Listen, strange women lying in ponds, distributing swords is no basis
Monarchy
for a system
gets
of
me
government. You
nothing I
can't
care
expect to
about.
wield supreme power just because some
Hmm.
watery tart threw a sword at you.
Yeah, that doesn't really matter. 20% faith. No. I don't think there's actually anything there that I care about. Okay, Omalo's a small city. We'll spread our religion over that way. And actually, if I... Yeah, this city is actually getting enough pressure that it will convert eventually. And that's my one potential... Yeah, I don't want monarchy. It'll be good. My one potential rival. Oh, there's somebody. Another city-state. They need to hear the word. That's how this works. Alright, are you guys working any tiles that aren't developed? These two. But you're not working this one. Interesting. Now we're gonna switch you over to production because you're housing. Okay, we're not gonna block growth, but yeah, we're having housing issues, so we need to be building more stuff. Alright, you have 2 builds left. There's 2 forests there that we can start getting lumberjacks in. Oh. Yeah, I'm not interested in fighting you. I discovered another continent. Good. Construct a holy site. Ah, we're the first one to meet them. Oh.
The taxpayer. That's someone who works for the federal government, but doesn't have to take the civil service examination.
Civil prestige might actually be good. Since we need the amenities. I'm not doing any domestic trade routes anymore. So we'll swap that out. We've boosted that to get some gold, sure. Alright, workshop, get us some more production. You guys finish your temple, get a mosque. Housing is doing a lot better suddenly. Do I want to build a slinger just so that I have one? Couldn't remember if there was a boost for... Oh no, I already have killed ships, so... If there was a boost for that, I already had it. Oh well. Ah. Wait, that's not meeting anybody, but we did know that they were there. So that is, more space to go. We're not blocked by the ocean. Not really interested in fighting the barbarians. Put it on the marsh, but then we don't... That's a good food tile.
შენი ხალხი ნამეტნავად დაჯერებულ არს.
We
ბარბაროსებსაც
do have open borders with them, right?
თვის საშინა.
We'd like to see their city so that we can send a trade route.
Few inventions have been so simple as the stirrup, but few have had so catalytic an influence on history.
So this is progression because we need knights for something, maybe? Well, we spotted the city. No envoys here. No envoys available, but we'll go 3 as soon as we can. Want me to get an inspiration on Space Race? Sure. That will definitely happen. Okay, we can reveal that. Is that the last progression? Oh, there's a whole bunch up here. Which makes sense. Yeah, so we'll go scientific theory. See what that one is. Is that another religious city-state that we just found? And we were the first. Alright, that's looking pretty good. I'm having a pretty good feeling about the strat we're going for here. Given that we're trapped. Oh, oh dear. Oh, it's a lot of barbarians. Okay. This might be it for us. Yeah, we did not have enough XP. And they have zone of control. So yeah, we're not going to fight. Right, so you get to buy your mosque. This is recommended? All these religious things. What we need here is a neighborhood. Why is the appeal so high here? Mountain and river, maybe? And yeah, we did not make it out. Okay, we did get steam power though. Commercial hub. Yeah, maybe it's time to start doing the commercial hubs.
It is arguable whether the human race have been gainers by the march of science beyond the steam engine.
Steam power is canal. Okay. Well, we got our industrial zone up. Time to get that audience chamber. And yes, I wanted a canal. Probably here. Just so that we have another coastal city. Can I make commercial hubs already? I can't remember. Probably. Okay. Get the amphitheater. Because now we don't really have anything else to be spending our faith on. Get more XP. You probably want to come home at this point. Definitely. Oh boy. First neighborhood. Okay, well, there was no hope for us. We need better ships. I have ironclad, but I don't have coal. Okay, foreign ministry. More diplomatic favor. Spies? Not really interested. Could buy land units with faith. And +5 faith. Sure. So I could get a food market. We have lots of housing now. So now it's about growth, really. And I already have both of those. Cannot be damaged by environmental effects. I don't think we've had any, which makes me wonder if they're even enabled. Close to housing for every neighborhood. And aqueduct district. +1 for canal and dam. Don't really need any of those. Maybe it's time to get Amani. Oh, we needed more than that. No, that'll be enough. It takes 5 turns. That's what it is. And I don't think I get religious pressure from that. It's not going to count as 2 envoys for that purpose, I don't imagine. Oh, we survived. Temple of Artemis is done. There's nothing else I can spend my faith on, is there? Just units. I mean, we could purge this religion, but it's not an issue. Yeah, okay, we've run out of stuff to purchase. Okay, well that's converted, that's converting. That's converting, right, because that's up. At this point, envoys are the name of the game. So actually all of those texts that just give me an envoy, I should probably be grabbing those. He wants to buy diplomatic favor, citrus, and open borders. But he'll give me a great work for it and a bunch of money. I mean, I get a permanent great work out of it. And I have 2 copies of citrus, so I might as well trade one of it. Guess I can get around this way. History Museum, 4 slots for any great work. Builders can be used on districts. Units heal when they eliminate a unit. I don't actually care about any of these. And we have more than enough housing. plus religious pressure. You know? That's maybe the only thing to do at the moment. Are any of these... I guess Puppeteer eventually is good. We'll go towards Patron Saint. So they've been converted. Okay, boosted sanitation by building 2 what are those? Housing districts. Residential districts. Get some faith. Okay, Great Library is gone.
If facts don't fit the theory, change the facts.
Oxford University. 2 random technologies. Like, there is always that kind of thing, too. Where, we can just use great scientists to trigger random eurekas. So if we miss the one for, like, killing a unit with a slinger, we could potentially get it later. Progressive spaceport. I mean, I could work towards it. These theaters on dead ends. Don't really need the culture. I mean, more culture wouldn't be bad. It would give me stuff to build, which would be useful actually, because I don't have a lot of good things to spend my production on. Look at the food market. And once we get those food markets up, hopefully, because we have so much housing suddenly. So we get some housing here. Oh, hey, we actually had a weather event. Yeah, you don't need housing. I mean, I could build some of these wonders, but I don't feel like... Okay, well, if I need envoys... I mean, I guess. And then 2 more envoys every time I get somebody there. Okay, so Fez. Look at all of these cities that can be converted. I think that might be 6. Let's check that. Do I get 6 people? 5, okay. Maybe it scales. But that should start spreading through all of these lands. And if I can convert this entire player before she or someone else gets a religion, that will make things a lot better for me. Okay, so I think that's now the current strategy. Religious pressure from city-states. I will say this for the randomizer. I've never played a game in this way before. This is a very new experience. I guess before I call it for the episode, let's just see how we're doing on this. Fact. To achieve a religious victory, we must become the predominant religion for every civ in the game, which is to say 50% of their cities. More than 50 need to follow it. Okay, so... Oh, so she hasn't even converted herself. Okay, and we're doing a lot of pressure here. These are going in my direction. For sure. If we got another city-state back here, that would speed things up. But I mean, once Amalo falls, though this number will probably increase if they get more population. And then over here... This one might not be showing as exerting pressure yet because I just got it this turn. But yeah, this is already just 22 turns. And it'll go faster with this. This Fez is a big city. Not that I think the size matters. Well, maybe it does. I don't actually know how the religious spread mechanics work in detail. I have a vague understanding. But like Pop 2, like that should flip pretty much instantly. And then with 3 cities in this area, the rest of this will fall. And, I mean, if we check Great People... Oh, are we getting points again? 33 points per turn. 2.3 points per turn. Yeah, nobody else is even trying. I thought... Where's the Congress? Here? Active effects. Okay, the other effect expired. Oh, I see. That's probably a good thing that they aren't permanent. So I'm gonna lose a trade route. That's fine. Well, almost gone around the world. Alright, well, I'm finding this to be interesting with this whole progress. We'll continue with proselytizing next time. I will see you then.